Hello, my sweet students. I hope you're all in your places with bright, shiny faces today. We're going over a math lesson this Thursday, April the 9th, and we're going to have speed drills today and a little test. And also look at the Schoolhouse Rock video again and look at your 8 division. We're going to have a test on 8 division tomorrow. Now, parents, you may check over the test when they're done, and if they miss anything, they can rework the problems that they've missed. Okay, so we're going to have a speed drill. That's speed drill 141, 142, 44, and 45, and you don't have to time those. And Zelda says hi. She's trying to get Junie. So on that first speed drill, you've got lesson 141. It says 1/3 of 45. So how do you figure that out? You're going to have to say 45 divided by 3. And of course, you're going to work it out, divide it all out, and you don't have a remainder here. So your answer is 15. So on each one of these, you just have to divide it out. 104 divided by 8, 61 divided by 3. So you'll need to write those out. And you can write them out to the side if you want to, or write it on notebook paper. But make sure you put your answers right here where I can see them, okay? And if you use notebook paper and you want to turn that in, make sure you write your name, number, and date on it and what speed drill it's for. All right, of course, this is multiplying. Make sure you look at the signs and you'll write the answer. So 12 times 8, the answer will go here. 12 times 5, the answer will go here. I think you know how to do those. Now, on these, you need to multiply these out, and of course, on these, be careful to borrow if you need to. So you can't say 3 minus 9 here, so you can't go next door to 0, so you'll have to borrow from the 6, right? And you'll make the 6 a 5. That will become 10, then it'll become 9, then that's 13. So 13 minus 9, 9 minus nothing, all right? And then 5 minus 1, and you'll need to make sure to check if you need to borrow on those. And this again is multiplying. 6 times 5 is, answers goes right here, okay? All right, now also in addition to the speed drill, you're going to have test number 13. So you'll just need to read and follow the signs to answer these. On the story problems, just make sure you realize there are 2 books here. All right, so you have 2 books for $8.49, and you'll add that up. This one, it's one of those conversion problems. All right, 6 gallons plus 9 quarts, and you'll need to do the step 1, step 2, step 3. You need to know your special number and to multiply, and you'll get an answer, but then you also have to add that to 9 to get your final answer. Okay, so it's one of those conversion problems. Down here, you need to be sure to divide and then write the remainder as a fraction. Now, 9 won't go into 6, will it? But it will go into 69, so that should get you started on that one. 4 will go into 5. So work all that out, but in the remainder at the end, make sure you write it as a fraction, okay? All right, now on the back, you have a division problem, and it's money. So don't forget that you need to make sure you put your $ and decimal on the division, okay? On this one, rounding, the 91 will tell you to round what? Up. So will it go down to 5 or up to $6? 1209, will it go up to 13 or down to 12? $7.50, will that go up to 8 or down to 7? So you need to make sure that you round, and your answers need to have a $ and a decimal, okay? 1/4 of 25, you're going to have to divide that out. 4 goes into 25, and write your remainder as a fraction. Okay, so 5 will go into 12. You'll need to divide that out like you did here, and make sure you write the remainder as a fraction. All right, Roman numerals. I've given you a sheet about Roman numerals, and you can look over that sheet if you need to see if you can get these answers. All right, reduce to lowest terms. So you're going to have to think of the biggest number that will go into both of these. So 2 will go into 8 4 times. 2 will go into 10 5 times. So it will be 4 over 5. So you just have to think of the biggest number that will go into each of these. 9 and 12, what's the biggest number? It's 3, right? What's the biggest number here? It will be 6. So 6 goes into 6 1 time, 6 into 18 3 times. Now, down at the bottom, you just have to figure out these multiplication problems. Something times 11 is 110, and so on. Okay? All right, when you finish this, you can get your parent to look over it and check it and use the calculator if they'd like to. And the ones that you miss, you can go back and rework those. But turn this in, it will be for a grade. All right? I hope you guys are doing great, and don't forget to watch that Schoolhouse Rock video about eights. I love you. If you need my help, just let me know. Talk to you later. Bye.